Hello, dear students. My name is Ajay Gulati. Welcome to Sri Jain's Rank Zone classes. I am your friend and mentor for the mathematics portion, that is quantitative aptitude portion. And today we will be dealing with the class 12 of the number system, or I can say there is a sub part of number system, that is Hcf Lcm. So this will be class 4th of the Hcf Lcm. Overall, this is our 12th class for number system, and I promise you, whatever I'll teach you, you will love it, you will learn it very easily, you will grasp all that very easily. So let's start. Okay, dear students, the first thing we will be dealing today is the LCM and HCF of fractions. The LCM and HCF of the fraction. So far, what we were doing was we were just finding the HCF and LCM of proper numbers. Okay, dear students. So just give me a second, and we will be finding the HCF and LCM of fractions. Let's start with it. Okay, this is the first question for today. Find the LCM of this. How do we find the LCM and HCF of fractions? How to find the LCM of fractions? What we do is, this is a fraction. Suppose there are these type of fractions. Find the LCM of numerator divided by the HCF of denominator. LCM of numerator divided by HCF of denominator. How do we deal in it? Look, see, we are given 2 by 3, 4 by 9, 5 by 6. What we will be doing, find the LCM of 2, 4 and 5. Find a number which is divisible by all 2, 4 and 5, and find the HCF. Okay, find the HCF of these numbers 3, 9 and 6. Find the largest number which divides all these 3, 9 and 6. So that number will be what? That number is 3. So the LCM of 2 by 3, 4 by 9, in the numerator I will write the LCM, in the denominator I will write the HCF. This is the method for finding the HCF and LCM of numerator and denominator. Okay. Next, what do we have is, let me bring you the next question. Now I need to find the HCF. I'm very sorry. We need HCF of 2 by 3, 4 by 5 and 6 by 7. Now how will we do? We will be doing numerator. We will be finding the HCF of numerators and LCM of denominators. So what we'll be finding? We will finding HCF of numerators. What are the numerators? 2, 4 and 6. What is the highest number which divides 2, 4 and 6? That is 2. Then LCM of denominator 3, 5 and 7. See students, 3, 5 and 7 all are prime numbers. Since all are prime numbers, therefore whenever we take the LCM of prime numbers, therefore their LCM will be the product of all these. will be 3. Whenever you have some prime numbers and you are asked to find the LCM, you just multiply this number. That will give you 107. I'm sorry, 105. Okay. So HCF of 2 by 3, 4 by 5, and 6 by 7 is 2 upon 105. I hope it's clear. Okay, let's move to the next question and next concept. Next is the concept. The next concept is the product of the LCM, that is L I'm saying, and HCF, which I will be denoting as F, of I'm very sorry, of two numbers. The product of HCF and the LCM of two numbers. Numbers are A and B is equal to the product of A and B. What I'm saying, I'm telling you in detail. Is equal to the product of A and B. Yeah, how everything is visible. Okay. What I mean to say, H into L is equal to A into B. Let me demonstrate it to you via example. Suppose I take two numbers 24 and 32. Okay. In the very first class, we have found our HCF and LCM, both the things, but let's do them again. Okay, what is the LCM of 24 and 32? I know it is 96, but I want to show, I'll show it to you. This is 2 raised to power 3 into 3 raised to power 1. This is 2 raised to power 5. What is the LCM? LCM is taking the largest power. What is the HCF? Taking the smallest common power. This is 2 raised to power 3. So this is 96. This is 8. Now let's verify. If I say this is left hand side, this is right hand side, what is left hand side? H into L, that is 96 into 8. Dear students, how will you do this? You read it like this: 100 into 8, 800. 4 into 8, 32. 800 minus 32 is 768. Next, what is the right hand side? The right hand side is A into B. What is A? 24. What is B? 32. How to multiply this? Read it as 28 minus 4. Read it as 28 plus 4. Now this is easy. Why? A square minus B square. What is A square? 28 square, 784 minus 16, or you can say 768. In both the cases, it is verified. So what we can observe is HCF into LCM. The product of HCM and LCM is equal to the product of the two numbers A and B. Clear? Now we will be doing some questions on this topic. Solve it before I do. Not a very straightforward question, but we will be able to do it. The LCM of two numbers is 4 times their HCF. Given L is equal to 4F. The sum of LCM and HCF is 1 to 125. Now this is easy. L plus H is equal to 1 to 5. What is given? L is given to H. L is 4H. In turn of this place of this L, I write 4H plus H is equal to 1 to 5. This implies 5H is equal to 125. The HCF comes out to be 25. If one of the number is 100, then the other number is. Now we have everything. See, we know LCM into HCF is equal to A into B. What is the LCM? 4H. L is equal to 4H is equal to 100. What is the HCF? 25. One of the numbers is, if one of the number is 100, then the other number is what? See, very easily we can do it. The other number automatically comes out to be, we are given A is equal to 100. Okay, 100 and 100 cancel, the other number automatically comes out to be 25. Quite easily done. Okay, so let me change this question right now because I have picked the questions on the wrong exercise, means one level advanced. We were doing the questions of a this ABHL. Let me do this first. Okay, yeah, we are here now. The product of two numbers is this. Their LCM is, the HCF of two numbers 12906 14818 is 478. Their LCM is, see, we are given the two numbers. A is given to us as 1096. B is given to us as 14818. Their HCF is given to us as 478. Now we know the property. Okay, so from here I can say 12906 into 14818 is equal to 478 into the LCM. Okay, dear students. Students, one of the ways is to multiply these two number and then find the LCM. That is, you can do it like L is equal to what? L is equal to 12906 into 14818 divided by 478. This is one of the method. The other method is think logically. What will 6 into 8 give you? 6 into 8 will give you a 8. This is 8. 8 multiplied by what unit? What unit digit gives you a 8? 8 multiplied by 6 give a 8. 8 multiplied by 9 give me a 2. 8 multiplied by 2 give me a 6. 8 multiplied by 3 gives me a 4. So only option 1 is possible by unit digit method. Okay, by unit digit method only option 1 is possible. ठीक है, clear to everyone, dear students? So this is option 1, but still if you want we can solve it further also. Students, one thing is for sure, if you cancel this number by any of these number, now you will definitely get the product. Why is it so? Look, see, the thing is, HCF divides this as well and HCF divides this as well. So let's say I divide 12906 by 478. Okay, 478 into 2. Let's find this. So where were we? 800. This is 78 into 2, 156. 800 plus 156, 956. Okay. 90 minus 56 is 34. 12 minus 9 is 3. 334. In the end, it will be a 6. Now I will again apply the same digit. That is, I will multiply by 8. Why? Because 8 into 8 will give me a 6. Now I am trying by that method. Look, now 8 into 8, 60. Sorry, 8 into 6. Yeah, I was saying 8 into what will give me a 6? 8 into 7 will give me a 6. So 8 into 7, 56. 8 and 56, 5 carry. Now 7 into 47 plus 5. 7 into 47 is easy. How come? 7 into 47 you can read it as 7 into 50 minus 3. That is 350 minus 21. You can say 329. Okay. 329. 329 plus 5 is 334. I told you this number has to be divisible by 478. So basically what you get, L is equal to, when you cancel these two, you get 27 into 14818. Okay, my dear students, now you need to do this multiplication. 148 into 27. Now students, either you can do this multiplication by this method like this, or if you are a bit good at calculation, little bit good at calculation, what you can do is, see, 27 into 8, I know this is 216. I write 6 and I take carry 21. Okay. 27 into 1, 27, 27 plus 21, 48. Okay. 4 carry. 27 into 8, again 216, then 4 was carry, 220, 0. I take 22 carry. 27 into 4 is 108, 108 plus 22 carry, 130, 0. 13 carry. 27 into 1 is 27 plus 13 carry. That will give me 40086. This is your LCM. That is option number 1. I will take more questions of this type. Okay, students. So, dear students, let's look at the next question. Just let me bring the next question. Dear student, just give me a minute. Let me sort this out. Yes. Yeah. Now we have this question in front of us. LCM of two numbers is 2 to 5 and their HCF is 5. If one number is 25, the other number is C. Very easy. We know the formula. A into B is equal to H into L. LCM of number is 2 to 5 and their HCF is 5. If one number is 25, let's say the one number is 25, the other number will be, we have to find this other number. Very easy. 2, 25, 25 cancel to give me a 9. So B is equal to 5 into 9, or B is equal to 45. Quite easily done. You can copy it, dear students. Let's move ahead. Let me bring you the next question. I'll have to reduce the size every time. I don't know why is it so. I will set this right before doing the next question. Okay, dear students. The HCF of two numbers is 15 and their LCM is 300. If one of the number is 60, the other number is very easily A into B is equal to HCF into LCM. The HCF of two numbers is 15. Okay. See students, before solving it, I'm telling you this is the answer. I'll show it to you how. And their LCM is 300. If one of the number is 60, let's say this is 60 into B. Okay. So B comes out to be 0 to 0 cancel. 6 cancels with 30 to give me 5. So B I can say is 15 into 5, or I can say B is equal to 75. I hope so far everything is clear to everyone. Okay, dear students. Now the other logic. What is the HCF? HCF is a number which divides both A and B. HCF is 15. This 15 will divide both A and B. I know one number is 60. The other number, whatever the other number is divisible by 15, the other number, the second number B has to be divisible. B has to be divisible by 15. How many options are there which are divisible by 15? Option 1 is not there. Option 3 is also not divisible by 15. Option 4 is also not divisible by 15. So option, I can say 1, 3, 4 all are rejected. Okay. So option 1, 2 is your answer. Let's move to the next one. First, just let me change the question. Let me skip a few ones. We will do it fast. A into B is equal to H into L. H is 8, this is 48. If one of the number is 24, the other number B will be very easily cancel. B is equal to 8 into 2, that is 16, or I can say option number 4 is the answer. Let's move ahead. Now let's do this also. The product of two numbers is 4107. We are given A into B is 410. If the HCF of the number is 37, the greatest number is, if I apply A into B is equal to H into L. Before that, let me tell you students, in the calculation shortcuts, I particularly dealt with 37 into 3, that is triple one. If you remember, I told you. So if HCF is 37, HCF, remember HCF always divides A as well as B. HCF always divides A as well as B. Okay. So 37 has to divide the options. Now 37 does not divide 107. 37 does not divide 101. Either you have 185 or you have 111 as your answer. Now this is given to us as 4107. What is H? H is 37 into L. L is, see student, the thing is, if you directly divide this by 4107, you will get L is equal to 111, and that way the greatest number is, see, if your LCM is 111, none of the number can ever be more than the numbers, can ever be more than the LCM. If I do A into B is equal to H into L, so A and B are always small, can never be greater than L. Remember this thing, A and B can never be greater than L. That way, if your L is 111, see, let me show you. 4107 divided by 37. 37 into 1 is 37. This is 40. Okay. What did I do? This is 40, again 1, 37, again 3, then 7, again 1, 37, that way. So if L Is 111 the greatest number? Can never be more than the LCM. Can never be more than LCM. Therefore, greatest number is what? Greatest number is equal to 1 1. Okay, dear friends, you got it. Let's move to the next one. See, again we know the property A into B is H into L. The HCF of two numbers are 44 and LCM is 264. If the first number is divided by 2, the quotient is 44. See, some number is divided by 2, the quotient is 44, means this number is 88. Okay. A is equal to what? 2 into 44, that is A into 80. A into B is equal, the other number is very easily, students, you cancel this, you get a 2, you cancel this, you get a 132. So that way B comes out to be 132. So far clear to everyone? Okay, dear students, let's move ahead. So this is the next question, and hopefully we will wind it up very early. The HCF and LCM of two numbers are 18 and 378. We know the property A into B. 18 and 378. This is 18 into 378. If one of the number is 54, the other number would be C, students. Either you can calculate. It's very easy actually. 15 into 7 gives me 378. 18 into 7 gives you B. So here, from here you can say B comes out to be 1, 2, 6. Okay, dear students. So I hope all this is clear to everyone. So let's move to the next concept now. So let's move to the next one. A similar question this type, but with few extra concepts. Just a second, dear students. Yes. This is the question now. I hope it is readable. That HCF and LCM of two-digit numbers are 16 and 480. Okay. A into B, we know the property HCF into L of two-digit numbers. We have two-digit numbers. Both of these are two-digit numbers, 16 and 480. The numbers are, we need to find the numbers. See, students, the HCF is 16. If HCF is 16, it means this number must divide both the numbers. See, HCF divides A. Always remember, HCF always divides A and B. HCF always divides A and B. So that way option 1 is not possible. Why? Because 40 is not divisible. 60 is not divisible by 16. Okay. Either this could be the answer or this could be the answer. Let's just check by putting the option. It's very easy. Six, let's say, try option 3. If I try option 3, 64 into 80, 16 into 480. Let's see. 16 into 480. If this is verified, 80 into 6. Now let's see. This is not matching. How come is this not matching? If I cancel this, I get 6. If I cancel it, I get 4. Here 4 is equal to 6, not possible. So only option number 4 is possible. Let's check. I'm very sure this is possible now. 80 into 96 is equal to 16 into 480. Let's see. 96 cancel with 16 will give me 6. 80 cancel will give me 480. 6 is equal to 6 or 1 is equal to 1. That is verified. So that way your answer is option number 4. Let's move to the next concept now. Now students, we will be dealing in the same exercise of HCF and LCM, in which we will be asked of how many number of pairs of A and B are possible. Of A and B are possible. In this case, we will be given the HCF and LCM both, but we will be asked how many pairs of A and B are possible which exhibit this property. Okay, now let's start with again the same thing. Let's say I have two numbers A and B. Let's say A is 24, B is 32. Okay, we have already found the LCM. What is the LCM? 96. What is the HCF? HCF is 8. From here, what I want to show is, I told you, H, students, now what I'm writing is important. You mark it. Huh? I'm writing it right. H divides both A and B, first thing. Then L is divisible by both A and B. Why? On that basis only, na, LCM, lowest common multiple. LCM or L is divisible by. Now the main thing, L is divisible by HCF also. L is divisible by HCF also. What does it mean? Therefore, we can say L is divisible by H, A, and B all. Okay, by all the three. So LCM is divisible by HCF as well as the two numbers. This is the main thing, dear students, which you must understand. Okay, now see students, when I say L is divisible by both A and B, see when I say 10 is divisible by 5, so let me write it below. When I say 10 is divisible by 5, so how is 10 expressed? 10 is equal to 5 into 2, or I can say 10 is equal to 5 into some number x. So therefore, if I say LCM is divisible by A and B, LCM is divisible by A and B, then I can say L is equal to AX, also L is equal to BY. Students, I would explain it to you by different method. Let's say a HCF divides both A and B. Let's start with this. HCF divides both A and B. Then I can say A. A is divisible by X. H. So I can say A is equal to HX. B is equal to HY. Now is the most important thing. See, HCF is the largest number which divides A, as well as HCF is the largest number which divides B together. See, try to understand. HCF, H is the largest number. This is the most important. This is the core of this concept. H is the largest number which divides both A and B. Which divides both A and B. Now, since this H is the largest number which divides both A and B, it means therefore X and Y must be co-prime. See, what I intend to explain to you is, suppose H is the largest number. If I say A is equal to, suppose I say, as I said, A is equal to HX, B is equal to HY. Now let's say, if If x is equal to 2, y is equal to 4, then what will happen? A is equal to 2h, b is equal to 4h, or I can say 2 into 2h. So from here, what I can conclude, since x and y have 2, x and y both are divisible by 2. So this is 2h, this is 2h. From here I can say a and b both are divisible by 2h. Both are divisible by 2h. So in that case, their HCF won't be 2, their HCF won't be h, it will be 2h. Therefore, their HCF is 2h. So this is contradictory. So here, from here, what I can say, from here I can say that a, that if I say a is equal to hx, b is equal to hy, then x and y both are co-prime. X and y both are co-prime to each other. Okay, dear students, now let's start with the questions based on this topic. I will show you few questions. I think this is visible. If this is not visible, let me increase the size. The HCF and LCM of two numbers are 12 and 924 respectively. The number of such pairs are, look, I know the property A into B is equal to H into L. A is Hx, B is Hy, H into L. 1h cancel. Now we have Hxy is equal to L. This is the property which I will be using most of the time. Okay. HCF of two number are 12 and 924. 12 into x into y is equal to 924. That way x into y will give me 157. See, let's read it like 1200 plus 24 divided by 12. This will be 150. This will be 2. This will be 2. So x into y, what did I say? I think I said 157. It is 152. I did a mistake. This is 75. Okay, 77. 12 cancel with 900, give me 75. Now the main thing I have to take care is x and y must be co-prime. X and y must be co-prime. So how is that possible? One way is either x and y could be 1 and 77. This is one pair. The other pair is 11 and 7. So from here, what do I get? I get two pairs. Therefore, the two pair of numbers are, one pair is a is equal to h. 12x, 12y. This is x. This is y that way. One number is 12, the other number is 12 into 77 this way. The other is a is equal to 12 into 11, b is equal to 12 into 7. This number is 12 into 11, 132. This number is 84. This is 12 into 77. This is actually 924 only. So one number is 12, the other number is 924, or one number is 132, the other number is 84. If by this method you check both the numbers, the the product a into b is equal to h into l will also be satisfied, and this property will also be satisfied. Okay, my dear students, I have explained you the basic concept along with the question. Uh, let's move to the next question. Just give me a small second so that I can make the question fit to your screen. The next question we have is, HCF and product of two numbers are 15 and 630 respectively. The number of possible pairs is, we have A into B is equal to HCF into LCM. This product A into B is given as 6300. H is given to us as 15. Also, we know L is actually H into X into Y. I hope I have done it with discussed this with you. Yeah, L is equal to H into X into Y. We have done this. So L is equal to H into X into Y. So if I cancel this 15 with 6, 3, product of two numbers are 15. That's it. Okay. So what do I get? 6300. Even if I cancel this by 15, what do I get? 420 is equal to 15xy. See, how do I read it? I read it as 6300, I read as 6000 plus 300 divided by 15. This will give me 400 plus easily. This is 2, 2 followed by a 0 will give me 20. So it becomes 420. Okay, dear students. So from here I get xy is equal to very easily 300 plus 120, 300 is 20 and 120 will give me 820. You can easily do it. Huh? So this is 28. Now I need to break xy into two pairs such that they are co-prime to each other. One way could be 1 and 28. Okay, these are co-prime to each other. The other pair could be 4 into 7. Okay, but if I say x and y are 2 and 14, then this is not possible. Why? Because they have 2 in common. Both are divisible by 2. So let's remove this part. I am just cutting it to show you that this has been cancelled. Okay. So we have these two as our option. Therefore, two pairs. Okay, dear students. So students, I have explained you the concept. I have done a few questions. Similar more questions we will be doing in the next class on this topic. And for today, I think it's enough. We will continue with it again tomorrow. Till that time, all the very best students. Carry on with your studies. Don't waste your time anywhere else. This is very important time. Once it's gone, it will never come back again. Reason being your exams. If you will drop 1 year, then things won't be that good for you now. I hope you understand this thing. Please try to clear your exam in the very first attempt. This is very, very, very important for all of you. Don't let a year go wasted. Study with your full force, full energy, full dedication, full devotion, and full concentration. Okay, dear students, that's all from my side. Bye bye. I'm Ajay Gulati. All the best. We will meet again tomorrow. Take care.